All right. Oh, Lord. Should have went pee before I started this live stream. That probably just got me demonetized. Is this done uploading yet? No, it's not. Not yet. What's going on, guys? Hey, skill game. Woo! I don't know why I'm so uncomfortable for some reason. Ah, I feel like I'm wearing a tent. This thing's a little big on me right now. What's up, guys? What's going down? What's going down? I should move this so I can get to this easier. Steven, what's going down? SD Crawler, what's up, man? What's everybody? What's up, Justin? Jeff? Man, everybody? Somebody said elephant. Yeah, a little elephant in the room, you know? It's nothing too, I mean, I guess it is a big deal, actually. It's kind of a big deal. But it's something I gotta talk about. I gotta address. It's just mandatory. The show just started. Just started within like seconds. Like not even a full a minute and 40 seconds ago, to be exact. What's up, Johnny, Alex, everybody, Arturo? Yeah. What's up, Blake? All right. So, hey, shout out to Ohio. What's up, John? So, yeah, man. How's everybody doing tonight? You guys all doing good? Hopefully everybody's having a great week. Starting to boil down. Oh, we got Snow Mod in the building. What's up, Brandon? How you doing, sir? What's up, Patrick? Man, all kinds of folks rolling through tonight. That's awesome. All right, so that's because you guys probably think it's gonna be drama, huh? Nah, no drama really tonight. Just a little update. We didn't really put out no videos hardly this week, and yeah, I didn't do my live stream last week, so we're gonna do one this week. And got to talk about for sure. There's been some changes here for sure over the last few days. Some good things have happened. Some pretty crazy things have actually happened that I haven't really made much mention of. I put up one post that kind of, you know, maybe some people caught on a little bit, but 3D printing boxes for his friend's batteries. All right. Just got home from work, ready to enjoy the weekend. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So, anyways, what's going down? Did I get robbed? Holy cow. No way. I didn't get robbed. No. I just got the camera at a crazy angle. No, man. I'm the last person somebody wants to rob. You don't rob a robber, bro. That's a bad idea. I'm not a robber now, but like when I was a kid, I was. I was crazy as shit, man. I'm the last house you want to break into. I still got some of them tendencies left over. Yeah. All right. Anyways, I guess we can get into it. I'm kind of procrastinating. So, first off, apologies for not putting out a lot of content this week. It's been it's been a week full of emails and photo editing and more emails and phone calls and text messages and yeah, business week. But let's rewind a little bit so that this makes sense. So if you're new here and you're not sure what the steez is, my name's Josh. People call me Coleman. I am a YouTuber guy, and I make videos of RC cars and of the lifestyle that surrounds it, mainly my lifestyle. And yeah, I'm not your stereotypical YouTuber, so I won't get into all that. But I will say that it's important to know that I've been doing this for like over 11 years now, and I built up my own, I built up a little bit of a rap sheet, I guess you can say, like I got some experience under my belt doing this stuff, and thankfully to you guys, for following me and providing me with a little bit of a backing, right? I was able to maneuver a little bit and turn this into a full-time job over the years, and I've been full-time on here for what you guys probably remember better than the last 4 years now, I think. Yeah, I think the last 4 years or 5 years I've been full time on here, and for me that's kind of like my claim to fame because I went full time when I only had 13,000 subscribers, I think, and that's kind of unheard of on YouTube, so I'm kind of proud of that. And in doing so, you know, it's not like everybody thinks. A lot of people think with YouTube, you just put up videos, YouTube throws you some money, and back and forth little exchange there. And if you do good, you get rich or whatever, get rich. And that's not really how it works. I mean, kind of. If you get a lot of subscribers and you're not getting rich, then I don't really know what you're doing with yourself. But it's not about YouTube paying you. You got to be smart and you got to know how to capitalize on the situation. You got to know how to spread your wings a little bit. Outside of the norm, right? So maybe monetize other walks of your life or whatever, right? And for me, it was my approach was sponsorship and brand deals within the community. I wanted to work with other RC companies to make a living. I didn't want to have to go outside of the RC community and kind of feel like a sellout by doing like Blue Apron sponsorships or, you know, some you know, war of something or other, take that route. I didn't want to take that approach, but because of that, it made things a little bit harder for me, and that's okay. It's more of a challenge, and I like a challenge. So as I approached a lot of companies within the industry, and as you guys saw over the years, that worked for me. Actually, I wound up. I don't know if it's true or not, but I've been told that I was the most sponsored person in the RC industry for a while, and if that is true, then that's pretty cool. That's a cool achievement, but it's not. That's not. It doesn't really mean much, you know. So it's cool. It's definitely cool. It shows, you know, that I definitely have some value, I guess, to bring to the table. But aside from that, being sponsored just means that, you know, you're working a relationship with the company where you promote in exchange for product, and that's not gonna make sense when it comes to trying to have a career. So you can't pay the bills with products, right? And so that's why, you know, and it looks bad, you know, as a YouTuber or a sponsored person to be out selling the product that you've been given in exchange for promotion. It just is, a lot of people do it, so I don't want to hate on anybody, but to me, it feels like I look tacky to other people if I do that, you know. So that, and did that just say frozen? What happened? You guys let me know if it's frozen. It seems fine on my end. Everything's going good. Just let me know. But anyways, I just wanted to let you guys know that it's important to know that backstory a little bit, right, to get to where we're at today. Because I wound up working with a lot of these companies, and one of those companies was Hobbico, Axial Racing, and then Hobbico essentially did Axial dirty and sold the company through bankruptcy, and yeah, Horizon picked it up, and that's when things got crazy in my life. Where's my water at? Give me 1 second. Let me grab my water. Woo! So when Hobbico filed bankruptcy and Axial was acquired, along with several other companies, by Horizon Hobbies. Hey, shout out Cali Racing in the building with the $2 super chat. Appreciate it, my man. Glad to have you back in here like always. So no, not really event session, actually. This turns into a good thing. Just I'll get to it. Trust me. I know a lot of you guys are thinking drama, but not drama. We'll get back to it. So come over. I lost a lot of money. Maybe not to some people, but to me, it was a lot of money, you know, and it really hurt me at the time because simultaneously I lost another one of my main clients for Sonderfeld, which is my production company. It has nothing to do with YouTube. So, I mean, I produced some videos for YouTube with Sonderfeld, but Sonderfeld's like, if you sign up, like if you're a client, right, if you need me to do work for you, like as a client, then you'll be billed by Sonderfeld. And so that's where things got a little tricky because my money stopped showing up, and I was still doing the work, and I was having a serious problem with communication. I wasn't getting any, and what I was getting was really scared. Scale 100. Yeah, Art Gill. Thank you, sir. Thank you. The $10 super chat and the best comment ever, dude. All right. So, long story short, I wasn't getting paid, and I was supposed to I was supposed to really, in my mind, this was my career path. Like, this was it. I had hit that point where, like, from here, I'm in. Or I got past just the foot in the door. I was in the building, and you can say I got my hopes up a little bit in the fact that I wasn't thinking like stupid, like nothing lasts forever, but I was definitely thinking I'd find a way to evolve and grow and definitely go forward and not backwards, right? And so, dude, you're killing me. You guys are killing me. Thank you, man. Oh, it's so Keller Racing with the $11 super chat. So thank you, John. I will keep the good vibes going, bro. Scale gang. So, all right. So let me get to it. I don't want to mess this up, drag on further. But basically, I felt like I finally arrived where I was trying to get to, right? Like, I'm doing something that nobody else has really done before. Like, not that many people. There's other people that have made a living from RC YouTube content, right? But I felt like I took my own path and my own approach, and I was one of the first people here in America to do scale RC videos and get somewhere with it. I'm not the first, but I'm definitely one of the first. And it was like 2007 or something when I started catching a wave. And so, like, I just really wanted to, like, I wanted to feel like I was there. Like, I finally got there. Now I just got to level out and smooth out the schedule, get everything flowing good to where the content's dropping regularly. Everybody's happy. I'm happy. I enjoy the content I'm putting out. The audience enjoys the content. The clients are happy. They enjoy what I'm giving them. Maybe I'm even going to be able to give them a little extra, and just keep the relationship really rich, really golden, right? And so that's what I was hoping would happen. And instead, I just got chumped, man. I really got chumped. I got screwed over a lot. And, I got angry, and some of you guys saw me post up a little bit, but for the most part, I held it in. I didn't really put a lot out there, but I was definitely angry. I had just had my first child, my first son. I was already going through a little bit financially, and it's one thing to go through things financially. I've always been poor, not always, but I've been poor the majority of my life, and that's okay. I'm used to that, and there's nothing wrong with being poor. And I try to tell people that. But that doesn't mean that just because you're poor, you want to be content with that and you want to be okay with that. You still want to get out of that. Worse when you get married, and it gets even worse when you have a kid, right? And as for me, the way I was raised, I felt I could do better. I felt like I could do better, and I don't ever want to quit doing this. I didn't want to quit doing this, right? And so I had to really like dig in and like, ask myself some questions, and I had to chat with my wife on like a real deep level and just figure out what it is I wanted to do. And decided I was gonna stand my ground. I was gonna fight. 'Cause I ain't part of my French. I ain't no bitch, bro. Like I wasn't raised that way. I always fight. Like, I'm a fight. So that's what I did. I fought, and I sent a ridiculous amount of emails. I contacted a lot of people. I started spreading words and planting seeds and letting people know that I'm not going out quiet. I'm not disappearing. And I had people telling me, just don't do it, bro. You're going to embarrass yourself. You're going to cause problems. You're going to, you're stirring up the pot. They're a big corporation. You're nobody. And, yeah, I don't care. So I kept emailing, kept fighting, and I started hitting up everybody I know that's ever worked with Axial, for the most part, and got similar stories of people dealing with this at the same time I was, and so it was obviously there's a big problem inside. Yeah, Keller with that $2 super chat, bro. Thank you, man. And so I just knew there was something bigger going on inside, and then people started falling off. Rodney was first to go. And then there was, you know, other people that went. I'm not going to say their names on here because I don't, you know, they weren't really in the spotlight anyways. And there was a lot of people that, you know, they're really good people, you know, and they suffered through this too. A lot of the employees suffered, you know, and a lot of people pointed fingers at the employees, but the employees suffered a lot too. A lot of people had a complete career change, lost their jobs, had to quit and go find other jobs due to stress and health issues and just a lot of things that were happening, from what I was told. Keep in mind, this is all my perspective, right? You know, you may hear different perspective from somebody maybe like someone that worked inside Horizon or something, right? Like, but this is my perspective, and I owe it to you guys to share this with you. So, um, I I over and over, and I was told to change how I sent invoices, so I did that, and I was told checks were on the way, and some were, but some weren't, and I was really frustrated, man, and I got to a point where I reached out directly to Jeff Johns on Facebook. You know, we were friends on Facebook, and we were friends in real life, I thought, and I hit him up, man, and I told him the situation. I was like, you know, I'm angry, and I want to get paid, man, and I don't feel like I deserve this, you know, after everything I've done, after how much I've carried the Axial name on my channel, and that may not mean much to you guys, but to me that means a lot. You know, I put a lot of effort behind researching your products, using your products, promoting your products, you know, working with your products, showing up at your events and documenting them, and you know, just trying to be a part of the family. Like, I felt like, you know, I was at least owed a little bit of respect. You know, maybe not the gratitude and stuff, but at least a little respect. Like, have a conversation with me. You know, I appreciate that. And so I didn't get that conversation at all. Jeff wouldn't talk to me man to man. He told me, which of course didn't make me calm down. And that was the last time I ever spoke with Jeff. And we're still friends on Facebook, so I know he's, you know, I don't know what he thinks, you know, but I offered on his recent post, I offered him the opportunity to sit down for an interview as well, because I plan on interviewing some other people. At least that was the plan, and he didn't want to. And so this is what happened, right? And I'm clearing the air here because this all comes full circle this week. This all just came full circle. So that was that. I never heard from him again, and then you know, I continued talking with Revis, and shout out to my boy Revis. He put in a lot of work, and he definitely helped me out, and you know, did his best to communicate with me and get things done the best he could. And unfortunately, he wasn't able to get everything done either. He did get some of it taken care of, but not all of it. So that was unfortunate, and I basically just chalked it up as a loss for myself. I just was never going to get the last of the money that was owed to me. And so I decided, and I told everybody, you know, that I was in contact with, I'm going to do a documentary. I'm going to do the 2018 movie, and then I was going to follow that up with a documentary about Axial and my relationship with Axial and what happened. And now, a lot of people at first were like, whoa, you know, and what's going on, you know, and then other people were like, yeah, you know, forget this, and you know, and, you know, a lot of people are quick to jump one way or another, and that's just the internet, right? And my goal is to finally bring that to a head today. I'm not gonna go after Axial, and I'm gonna tell you why. Jeff left, and when Jeff left, somebody took his place. And the person that took his place, so far, he seems to be a good man. And first thing he did when he got in his position was he started researching what had happened previously. And I'm not going to say this guy's name because I don't want to throw him out there and have a bunch of people hitting him up, whether it's good or bad. You know, he deserves his piece too. But the man stepped up, and within a couple of weeks has done what nobody else was willing to do for me. at Axial. So um, Axial is paying me. Horizon, I should say, is paying me all back invoices. Uh, at least I haven't seen them yet, but I got the approval today for the pay. And this is stuff I don't normally share with you guys because this is my personal life. This is my business. But you guys are a part of my business, so to speak. And I feel that because it's Axial and it's Horizon, there's a lot of tension out there right now. And there's a lot of people rallying one way or another and getting pitchforks and stuff. It's not what I want to see. It's not what I want to see in the community. And I don't think you guys do either. And if you do, then maybe you shouldn't be here. I don't know. But I feel like the last thing we need is drama, and that's why I didn't want to do a video that was about drama. I didn't want to do a whatever you would call it, a documentary, a hate-umentary, or whatever. I didn't want to do something like that, but I felt backed in the corner and to a point where how else do I collect the money that was owed to me? And a lot of people, I get it. You know, I'm not like, I don't come off as a soft-toned, well-mannered, easy to talk to guy, you know, unless you're used to people like me. I come off abrasive. I come off loud. I come off opinionated, and I am. As I don't like to beat around the bush. I like to get to the point. And as I do a 20-something minute video about a simple subject. But I mean, in real life, I want to get to the point, you know. And if I have a problem with someone, I'm not gonna hold it in. I'm just gonna say it, like, hey, you know, I don't like what you're doing. You know what I mean? Why the hell are you doing that? Like, I'm just gonna say it. And I would appreciate it, you know, if someone that I'm doing business with or am friends with or family with would at least return that favor. Give me that same treatment, right? Talk to me. That you don't have to be mean or whatever, but just be honest with me. Just be straight up with me, right? And I felt like Jeff wouldn't do that. He wasn't doing that for me. You know, he didn't even want to have the conversation. I think that I was a little too abrasive or whatever, you know, a little too angry when I approached him, and he just shut down, you know, or something. I don't know, but I have no hard feelings towards him. You know, whatever. He's probably got a lot on his shoulders. The company he started in his garage, as far as I know, was going through hell, and I could only imagine. You know, so I wish Jeff Jones the best in his new venture at Red Cat, and I wish everybody that left Axial the best. I have nothing against anyone. I just want you guys to know that they did reach out to make it right, and they said that they're going to try to make it right with everybody. I don't know if they'll hold true to that. I'm not there, you know, but you guys matter to me, and I want you guys to know what's going on in my life and why I've been the way I've been this last year. I was getting by it sometimes, you know, less than $1,000 a month with a kid in the house. And, it's one thing to be poor, but to be poor with an audience is, it's weird, man. It's a weird feeling. And, you find out how thick your skin is, you know, and, I feel like I got pretty thick skin, and so that's why I can share this stuff with you. And it's not a pity party. I don't need people like feeling sorry for me or donating or anything like that. I think that I might be able to build up a relationship with Horizon now. You know, I'm in talks with them about doing some. My fingers crossed. I really hope that works out. And this gentleman there that's been working with me over this last week, I had an hour-long conversation with him on the phone, and I was straight up, and my abrasiveness, my straightforwardness, my whatever you want to call it-ness, it didn't faze him. He appreciated it, and that means something to me. So I'm hoping that things will grow from here and not get worse. I won't be bad-mouthing Horizon, and I hope you guys won't either. But I do hope that if something bad happens because of them, that you will share it with me and let me know. accountability is a big thing, and communication is a big thing, and um, yeah, yeah, that's just how I feel. I feel like as a community, we need to communicate and we need to hold each other accountable, and that's how I feel. And speaking of accountability, my apologies to everyone out there that's been waiting on products and stuff. It took me forever this month to get any of my products out, or from last month basically until this month. So I apologize to anyone that had been waiting. You should be getting all your stuff before Christmas, and way before Christmas. But just letting everyone know that I've been dealing with all that, and that's why I've been slacking so hard on my stuff. So yeah, man. So now that that's off my chest, you guys give me some feedback. What do you guys think? How do you feel about the whole situation? Uh, I think I'm doing the right thing. Am I maybe being like too nice by giving him a second chance after everything that happened, or am I being good? Am I doing the right thing by giving them a second chance, knowing what they went through, and that it is a lot to handle? I don't know. I mean, I personally feel like I'm doing the right thing. I don't know if they even want me talking about this on here, and honestly, that's not something. If they don't, then I feel like maybe we would have a problem. But because I feel like this is something that the community needs to know. I feel like you guys invested in me, and I invested in them. We all invested in them, and yeah, this is something that needs to be aired out. And so, yeah, that's how I feel. I think that Horizon's doing the right thing now, and the conversation I had with them was the best one I've ever had since Rodney left. Rodney is he's like my mentor. He's one of my best friends, and I don't know if he realizes that, but it feels good to see somebody there that is at least gonna take stuff serious and take us serious. So yeah, let me read some of your comments. I missed a lot of stuff there. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, we got a deleted message. Snow mod's on it. You guys don't play around there. Alright. You guys are crazy, man. Thank you. Oh, it's crazy, man. I don't know. It's weird to be in a position where people are watching your life unfold day by day, and I don't show you guys a lot of it, I guess, but it's weird, because I'm not a big YouTuber. I'm a small YouTuber, but I'm a big YouTuber in the RC world, essentially, and so it puts me in a kind of weird space, and where I personally want to go hard. I'm hungry. I want to get people hyped up to where we're pushing the envelope, to where, other genres on YouTube are noticing us because we're making waves over here in the kiddie pool or whatever, right? I want them to realize we're something, but because it just blows my mind how many people in the world just don't understand what we do. And when they do see it, they get this complete opposite idea, and they think of kids' toys, or like, that's cute, or it's hard to convey the message of, model building for the masses, for fun, not just old timer style, but like new, young kids can do this and build models that function, and we have the technology nowadays to automate those models and to make them do things that they could never do before. Rat rods, rock crawlers, low riders, race cars, I mean, everything you could think of, and to the level of scale detail that will truly trick people's minds, when they see it online. It actually tricks people's minds, and that's something. I mean, that's something that I feel needs to at least be noticed or recognized or spread a little bit, Um, Thank you for all you do. All right, so let me read some of these. It says it sucks, but it says you're awesome. That Logan. Derek says thank you for all you do, brother. Thank you, Derek. Jeremiah, how will this affect your vids? It should hopefully help them get a lot better because it's going to take a lot of stress off my shoulders. So if if the business relationship moves forward and I am able to um, grow a relationship with Horizon and we are able to communicate and I am able to kind of what I want to do is act as the liaison for the Scale community to Horizon. You know, I want to be able to relay the message that you guys carry, you know, and that is to pay attention to what our needs really are and to please just, you know, just that's it. Just pay attention to us. Just give us a little bit of respect like you would any other genre of RC. And remember, we're not just a box on a shelf group. We're not That's not how we are. We don't just go there for the toy. We're a lifestyle group. We're about community, we're about lifestyle. We have kids that we bring into this, and we don't bring them into this just to play with a toy. We bring them into this to make friends, to build relationships, to get skill sets, to expand their minds, their imaginations. It's to get them outdoors, to help them be healthy. There's a lot more that comes with it than just playing with it. There's a lot here. There's a lot here that a lot of people aren't realizing in the corporate world. And I don't know if I don't know if they'll see that value in me or not, but I hope that they do. Um, Time to start Josh Racing. It's time for your own product. Hey, if I had the backing, man, that'd be pretty cool. But I don't know about that. I should take down the anti-Horizon billboard. Yeah. Let's not bully Horizon, man. And now here's the thing: there's still some folks out there that that have a lot of some of my friends even that are gonna have a lot of bad feelings towards Horizon because what's done is done. And for me, it's a little bit easier to get over it because they're making it right for the most part. Things are showing up now, but that doesn't change the fact that I went through the whole year without that money and had to find other means to survive, and yeah, like it wasn't just that I got cut off, and so it did affect me in a big way, and you guys saw a lot of it, Scale Wars and everything, all the stuff that happened, and so I don't know. I feel like I did the right thing, and I feel like we're still doing the right thing, and hopefully we're heading the right direction. And my goal is to bring Horizon and the Scale community together and have an understanding between the two, so that we can support each other. Because, I mean, let's admit it, Horizon has a lot of the best products for us Scale guys under their umbrella. So we benefit from. We're not the ones to play with. Like, if you do us dirty, we're not the ones to sit by and be like, okay, we'll take our money anyways. We would rather start our own companies or spend extra somewhere else just to spite the company that does us bad. I mean, let's be honest, that's the Scale community. So for me, it's important to smooth that water between the two worlds. You know what I mean? No matter what, ESP for life. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, Derek. I appreciate that. Grounds, keep it professional. Thank you, guys. Scale Mob Scaler says, "Is your direct business? They really have no say." Derek says, "We're the community and they are trying to step up so we can always lead the way." Thank you, guys. I'm glad you guys feel similar to how I do about all this, Let's see, stand your ground, never get progress without a little balls. Yeah, that's true, man. You gotta let them hang sometimes. Let's see, do what you do. Your videos are great no matter what products you use. Keep at it. Design your own. Start your own thing. Good luck with everything. Thank you, guys. It's cool you guys stand behind me, man. It really feels good. I appreciate it. Oh, yeah, patrons. I have that hiking video I was telling you about. The adult video. It's not like adult, but you know what I mean. It's long. Yeah, hiking Broken Top. Yeah. Definitely fun. It's nothing crazy. It's actually not. It's probably my worst video ever. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. But it was probably one of my funnest videos ever. Dude, I appreciate all these. You guys got a lot of kind comments on here. Watch out, PewDiePie. ESP's coming. Hey, I dare you guys to start spamming PewDiePie with ESP stuff. He's been shouting out smaller channels, man. If PewDiePie shouted me out, I'd freak out probably, dude. I actually watch PewDiePie. I'm not gonna lie. I watch his stuff, not every day, but me and my kid watch his stuff like almost every day. Like he's God on YouTube, bro. Like if you may not like him, but you gotta respect the man. You know, I even didn't like him for a long time just because, you know, he slipped up. He let some racist stuff out. You know, I wasn't really feeling that. I don't play with that racist stuff, and he did. He let it slip, and you know, I guess you can say apologize, and I get it. I get it. You know, he's trying. He's he's PewDiePie, right? Yeah. Shout out to PewDiePie. He's still beating T-Series, by the way. I started out with static models before moving to the RC world. Awesome. That's Jonathan Giuseppe. And James says, I purchased 4 axial trucks because of you and will purchase many more. I love the super scale aspect. I've been building scale vehicles for 30 plus years, and now I get to drive what I build. Nice, yes. He says, Axial just made portal axles to copy Trax's TRX4 axles. Just saying, LOL. And modeling plus engineering plus physics. It's why I'm here. Yeah, boy. And he says, you should be a floater. Work for all the major crawler companies. You know, I kind of am a floater when it comes to that. If you think about it, I'm one of the only people that's been sponsored by, like, competing companies that I know of. I mean, I could be wrong on this. I really could. But, like, for instance, like TGN, who is an RC four-wheel drive distributor, you know, there is the distributor for RC four-wheel drive, or at least was. I don't know if they still are. You know, I was sponsored by them and Asia Tees at the same time, right? Sponsored by both of them and CKRC and A-Main at the same time, right? So all competitors, all people that would compete with each other and would bring products to the table that would compete with Holmes Hobbies, right? Like servos and motors and stuff. And that's something I take pride in. I was able to make that work, right? Because I'm not a competitor. I'm not a competitor myself, so it's not about whose product wins. It's about getting the product in front of the audience and giving them proper feedback on it so they can make a good decision when they go to make a purchase. And that's what I care about. And big, you know, I don't really know. I get a big collection built up, so I have a wide variety of experience with a lot of different products. I don't know. It just helps me have a good understanding of these scale trucks, I guess, in my mind. Maybe not the best understanding, but a good enough understanding to where I can help people, you know. And I think it's great for competing companies to sponsor the same people. I think that it's something that should happen more because it's going to force those companies to up their game. They're going to want to work harder than the other company that's sponsoring the same person. It's just like if, you know, 2 competing companies sponsor the Super Bowl or sponsor, you know, an event or whatever. It's the same thing, same concept. But a lot of people, not people, a lot of companies in the RC industry are still operating off of very old school ways of doing things and taking the sponsorship term very much in a outdated fashion instead of applying like what we know now about brand deals and analytics and about ad placement and you know, seeing the value not just in YouTubers like myself but other content creators. There's Instagrammers and Facebookers and you know, there's podcasts out there. There's a lot of people that bring a lot to the table that are just getting looked over, and these companies are putting money into, you know, it just blows my mind. Like a magazine, what? A magazine ad to me would be the last thing I would put my money on, knowing what I know now. And some people would be like, well, what do you know compared to them? Well, I've been working on YouTube for over 11 years now. I learned a thing or two. So I was just saying, like, that's, you know, that's how I feel about it. And to me, A-Main's done a good job of that. A-Main's been amazing. They've worked with me a lot. And shout out to Sean over at A-Main. And yeah, I don't know. I think that I have felt the pressure before. You know, it's not like they were just like, oh yeah, we'll just work with Josh because I actually had to do a lot of, you know, I had to put out some fires and you know, like ease some tension and stuff a couple of times because, you know, people might want me in their booth, you know, promoting their stuff, but I'm over here talking to these guys in this booth and I'm shooting video this guy over here with this product and I'm all over the place. But I have to remind the companies that the value in me isn't in just hoarding me or whatever. That if anything, that's kind of weird. The value is in letting me interact with my people, let me interact with the viewers and the audience, and you guys that have seen me at Axial Fest know what I'm talking about. I am everywhere. I don't just hang out at the A main booth or the CKRC booth or everywhere. Like I go everywhere. You'll even see me at the RPP booth or at the Tekin booth saying hi to those guys. Like I will float around everywhere because I don't want to burn bridges and I don't want to not build bridges, right? I want to have relationships with as many people as I can out there, not so that I can take advantage of this, that, or whatever, or so that I can hold one against the other, but so that I can help like bring people together and put an end to exactly that weird tension that people get, that weird competitiveness that companies get. You see it on Facebook a lot for some reason. It's like the home of the RC company drama where companies are like constantly battling back and forth for attention and for like likes and, you know, throwing memes at each other and stuff. And it's really petty in my opinion, but I understand because it's their livelihood and they want to make sure that their company's doing good. So but I don't think that's the right way to do it. I think that working together is going to be far more effective than working against each other. And so that's my approach on it. I see two competing companies. I see benefit in bringing those two competing companies together, whereas other people see drama and, you know, a bad idea or whatever. Yeah, that's how I feel. That's how I feel. Yes. Oh, you're a fellow 9-year-old. I am a fellow 9-year-old. Hell yeah. I respect people. I just can't stand his voice. It's 20 years old. PewDiePie can't say words properly. It used to drive me nuts, but now I kind of find it funny. I don't know why. Yeah, it's Swedish, I guess. You're in demand. It was good for that. Man. Whew. Been talking a lot. Whew, we're going on 45 minutes. Let me get through some of these comments, get caught up here, then we'll start winding down a little bit. I just bought 2 axials for me and my son to start scaling together, all because of ESP. I saw your channel one day, and bam, I was hooked. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate that. See, I hope people see this stuff, you know, because it's, you know, at first Horizon, you know, before this guy took over, was telling me that the old guys were telling me that, you know, that I could be replaced with a $20 ad spot on Instagram, and that there is no value really in promoting through my channel because of their analytical data doesn't show that people are purchasing from them because of me. I was like, well, how exactly explain that? Because you've never given me a trackable link, first off, and second off, I know you guys aren't watching all my videos or reading all the comments. Third, I know that you're not following up with A-Main or CKRC or whoever to see who's been purchasing stuff because of me. So I'm curious how you guys came to that conclusion, you know. But now this other gentleman seems to understand, and he sees that, and he likes my content, and he likes the feedback that I get. And so I don't know. I think that we've got something good coming here for 2019. I feel like 2019 might finally be the year that we start to see some good things happen in the scale world and in the RC world. And hopefully it's because of building relationships and not burning those relationships. So, my local club, things got crazy with the high-end crawlers. And it kind of turned me away for a bit. Life happens, and I fell off crawlers and got into scale RC boats, but I still love your channel. Hey, it's all good, man. Stuff happens. Life happens, right? What you mean high-end? No, he's talking like expensive. I'm thinking like the same thing happened here. So with CORCRC, it got like that. There was a lot of people, that kind of found our group and got into it, and some of us were a little more advanced in it than others, and a little more invested already than others. And then there's other people that had more money than others, and other people like me. I had sponsorships, you know, and stuff back at me, and that created tension and weirdness for some people. You know, I guess that we're type of stuff, and like it gets weird with group settings sometimes. It can get that way, but the main thing is who cares? And if somebody is just yapping and talking or whatever, just remind them you don't care. That's how I feel. Uh, yeah, exactly. Scale Mob Skeller says, I just stay out of that crap. That's the best thing to do. Logan, thank you for coming through, man. He says, I'll watch the rest later. I just know that no matter what happens, we're all with you, bro. You're doing the right thing. People look up to you. Much love to you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you coming through. I'm joining late. What's going on? What's up, Enoch Baker? Glad to have you here, man. We're just having fun. You know, talking about updates and things that have been happening with me and Horizon and just within the industry a little bit, and you know how I'm feeling about them things, and just kind of clearing the air on some stuff. You know, there's a lot of people that had questions, and I felt like answering those questions. So I would definitely, if you missed the beginning, just go back and watch it. It will be up on the channel. Let's see. Yeah, it's mainly just about us, and just about me and Horizon, and the history between us and what happened. Let's see. $20 ad isn't going to sell a whole bunch of cars for returning customers. I'd rather watch a review on a hobby product that I'm going to spend a ton of money on. Thank you, some 198720003. Appreciate that, man. I too bought Axial because of you. Used to just play with my E-Revo and found your channel by the video you mobbing the E-Revo through the water hole and saying saving it with the bike. And oh, that's a classic. I forgot about that. Who was that kid? I forgot who that kid was. That was a random kid. I think started coming around because of a hobby shop maybe that I was working at. I was working at the hobby shop at the time. That's funny. He said, it's fine if you want to dump a bunch of money into a rig. It becomes a problem when they make people feel bad for being unable to afford new shiny parts for their already pricey rigs. Exactly, yeah, exactly. You know, it's if you can't pull your, you know, like me, I've got rigs, and this will blow people's minds, but I got a couple of trucks that are worth in excess, just parts alone, of $3,500, $4,500. You know, there may be one that costs a little bit more than that. I'm not gonna lie. I got some fairly expensive parts on stuff, and a lot of fairly expensive parts on some of my stuff. And then I have other trucks that are, you know, just bone stock, 100% stock. And I got other trucks that are in between, that are kind of like semi-scale, you know, semi-built. Then I got budget builds, you know. I got beaters, and I'm fortunate to have those. But if you can't pull out that $5,000 rig and set it down next to the guy with the stock Red Cat or you know, G-Made or Viterra Ascender or Trail Haunch or whatever, if you can't just pull your badass, fully built, dope, VP'd out, whatever it may be, just gangster looking god of a rig out and set it down next to theirs, and not just be a normal person, then you're an ass, man. You're garbage, bro. Because that's the exact thing that is wrong with the industry. Pull it out, right? And let them drive it. Let them check it out. Let them see what it's about. Show them. Teach them to respect it if they don't know to, right? Share the experience. You know, what if that guy were to get something like that in his life, and you pulled that out and talked shit on his, and then went and drove off with that, and like, who's really the good person and the bad person here? And how can you not see how that plants a seed that's just gonna spread hate or animosity or resentment? I mean, it's just, I don't know. That's why I let people see my stuff, drive them, touch them. Not always. Like, don't get no ideas. But, you know, I do. You know, I'll take my trucks out and I let people experience it. I didn't build it so it can just not be enjoyed. Like, that's not. And if they don't respect it, then they won't ever get to do it again. You know, and if they break it, then I'm gonna be teaching them how to fix it on the spot. But yeah, that's how I feel about it. I don't know. I still haven't caught up on these comments. You guys are crazy. So can't wait for you to get to New Orleans. Oh yeah, Team 0017th Racing is in the building. There's something we can talk about. I'll do another announcement video on this, but we'll at least get it out now too. I will be in New Orleans. January 27th. I will be in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, for an RC event with Team 0017th Racing. You guys definitely follow them on Instagram, follow them on Facebook. Check out everything they're doing. These guys are serious about this stuff, man. They're really into this. I got to give love to my boy Priv. Priv came all the way out from New Orleans to meet me at Axial Fest. Brought his squad with him multiple times now, 2 times. He's came out to meet me down there and enjoy a week of RC. And they're solid people. They're good people, and they're real people, man. They put their money where their mouth is. They say they're gonna do something. They really do it. And you guys know I mentioned a long time ago I was gonna wind up going to New Orleans, hang with these guys. It's finally happening. Everything's coming together finally. So definitely follow them. Give them some support. Give them some love. If you're in that area, please come hang out with us. Come enjoy the day. Do some trailing. Get on video with me. You know, come say hi. Let's you know, if you want an autograph, you're into that type of stuff, I'll sign some stuff up for you. You know, devalue your property. Like let's have some fun, man. I will be there. And then shortly, on February 2nd, I will be flying to, I think, Sacramento or San Francisco area to autism. The ASD crawlers, the autism awareness guys, are putting on an event down there, and Highway 1 RC is bringing me in again, and we're gonna be having some fun, man. We're gonna do a little video action, do a little driving, and hopefully I might even be competing. It looks like I'm not 100% sure on that, but I might be competing. So yeah, a lot of fun stuff coming up, man. And Scout Wars is coming back for 2019, so you guys know. And am I forgetting anything? T-shirts, hats, hoodies, all that stuff is still up right now. I think there's a sale going on the website, not my website. You got to go to Spreadshirt to get the hats and the ESPX gear. Got to go to Teespring to get the regular ESP gear and all the retro gear as well. And then I'm pretty sure there's a deal going right now. I'm pretty sure there's a deal. And then what else? What else? There's a new ESP Reel video coming out soon. That's going to be kind of like what is ESP wrapped up in one video. That's coming out soon. And then 2018, the Axial Fest 2018 movie is also going to be coming out hopefully in the next month or so. I got a lot of work to do on that though, so I don't want to get you guys' hopes up and then let you down. But yeah, it's time, man. So let's see. Let me look at some more of these comments. I think we're almost caught up finally. It's my favorite part of RC is seeing how others did things, and I love running into rigs that you can't tell a mile away that they are real. Thought about what they are, that they really thought about what they did. So many different rigs. I love it. It says, is there a class in comp crawling where you can enter a not-so-scale truck, say like a stock Red Cat Gen 7? Yeah, there should be. I think you might have to enter into like class 3 in order to run like a Gen 7 or something. I'm not 100% sure on that, but it mainly boils down to tire size and stuff. And you can get into scale comping fairly easy, but keep in mind, let me disconnect this. Keep in mind when you get into scale comping that, you know, it's pretty hardcore, and a lot of those guys take it pretty serious. So the politics do come with that side of it, and if you don't have thick skin, then don't get into scale comping, because they are tough guys, and they don't play that. Sorry, I had to spit, guys. They don't play that. That's why I don't personally comp anymore, is because I'm a little too aggro. I don't want to get in a fight or, lose friends or whatever over toy trucks. So I kind of steer away from the comps. I might get back into it, when I finally get the time to drive and have some fun, but we'll see.
Oh, 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 I'm back. Oh, we still got a hell of people in here. Can you guys see me? Let me know if you can see me. Oh, I'm gonna lose it if this actually just worked. Oh, no way it's working. Oh, it's working. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I thought for sure we was done. I thought it was over, man. Oh, YouTube coming in clutch, bro, clutch. They just like, yeah, I had shut it all down and popped it back up and went to the live stream thing to start to see what would happen. And it says, "Would you like to resume?" Well, yes, I would. That is funny, and we already jumped up another 10 people or so. Back again. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who? I don't know, I'm gonna get copyrighted. Do I know Sheepdog? No, I do not. Oh, you guys, go check out Spun's channel. I did a Spin Tires TTC. I forgot to tell you guys about that. We just did the TTC live stream recently. So if you've got a lot of time, then go check out Spin Tires TTC on YouTube. It's like it was like a 4-hour stream or something like that. It was awesome. I don't want to spoil it, but I lost. I didn't get first, but it was fun. It was definitely fun. Anyways, you guys, let's close this out. It's been on here for like an hour. So, how about this? Put your favorite RC car in the comments. Everybody list your favorite RC car. You can only list one. What is it going to be? You can only have one RC car. World's going to end. You got to pick one thing. You got to go to a bunker somewhere. You got room for one RC car. What's it going to be? One RC car for the rest of your life. What's it going to be? TF2 in my pick. What is that? It's a green one. Green Toyota. All right. SCX10, huh? SCX10. SCX10 2. All right. So we got trail. What do you guys think? If you're in a bunker, you gonna take rocks in the bunker? Where are you gonna trail in the bunker at? It's gonna be a little strange. Or you can ever have. What's it gonna be? Only one. I don't know. For me, it's gonna be pretty rough. Ooh, that's gonna be pretty rough. I don't know. A yellow Jeep or Doughboy. Doughboy might be the one that goes with me. X-Max would be a little big for bunker. Gotta be real granite 4x4 blacks. TRX 4 speed does it all. There you go. The 2-speed does it all. Grand Hauler, G-Made, Bomb. Ugly Betty. Ooh, a drift truck. See, a drift truck would be fun in a bunker. All right, you guys. Shout out where you're from. Shout out your squad, who you repping. Man, we gotta start winding down here, man. Let's rep your peoples, man. Where you guys at? This is your boy Josh, aka Coleman, repping Extreme Scale Performance out of Bend, Oregon. Central Oregon in the house. O-State representative. Shout out to all my people out in the 808 Hawaii Big Island, west side of the Big Island, Kailua Kona. Chee-hoo! All my 808 boys out there. Love you guys. I'm gonna be back out soon. Shout out to Horizon for making it right, man. Coming through and actually fixing things, right? I appreciate that. It was rough, and people make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes, and I'm hoping that moving forward things will be much better. You know what I mean? I'm hoping that things will be good, and maybe together we can make a nice wave in the industry. Maybe. I don't know. Or maybe it's just wishful thinking. Who knows? But positive vibes. Love you guys. I saw that. We got South Carolina in the building. We got Chi-Town in the building. Rochester, Minnesota in the building. Circleville, Ohio. Sunshine Coast, BC is in the building. Essex Junction, Vermont. We got, dude, Vermont's up in here tonight. I guess a Losi mini crawler would be cool. That would be cool, actually. Salem, Oregon, locals around here. Shout out to Chris. BC, Canada. Yeah, Matt. Why is the video so bad? You know what? I couldn't tell you, brother. Check your internet. Also, you know, my phone's like on its last leg, and I'm shooting on the front side camera, which isn't the best. So, yeah, but it's a live stream. Yeah, I got lots of high quality videos out there for you. Live streams, it's more about the conversation. It's almost like podcasts. We can do it without the visual. Let's see. New Bremen, Ohio, repping Ohio, man. I love Ohio. Shout out to Ohio out there, man. Team K and K. Love my Team KOK fam. Team KOK. Team K and K fam. Yeah. Team 0017th RC Race in New Orleans, Louisiana. That's what I'm talking about. No club. We got a lone wolf, Don Kroll, in the building riding solo. Yes, Erie, Michigan. Winnipeg's in here. Shout out to you, Alex, man. I appreciate you guys. This is thanks for everything you did. Learn more from you than all others combined, bro. I appreciate that, man. Just trying to do my part, man. Just trying to do something. You know, what a burnout, LOL. Oh, burnout. I got a burnout, bro. I'll do a burnout for you in RX-7. Arturo Lopez, Bay Point, California. Shout out to California. I always get a lot of people in here from California. Much love to everybody from California. You guys had a lot of fires to deal with this year. A lot of catastrophes down there. All right. Is that it? We getting up out of here? What we got? Is that it? I think that's it. All right, you guys. I think I'm gonna go play some PUBG or something. Wind down. Oh yeah. Patreon. You guys, if you're on Patreon, new videos coming out here in just a few minutes. Much love to all you guys. Enjoy your evenings. Thank you for hanging out with me for this last hour or so. Yeah, I'll see you guys all here pretty soon. And now that I'm gonna be getting paid, maybe I'll get a new phone here pretty soon. So how about that? And then you can't complain about my live stream quality. Love you guys. Love you guys. You already know what it is, fam. Piece of chicken grease. I'm gonna see you guys out on the trail. Gee, yeah.